Welcome to day 2 of the 7 days challenge to change yourself. Yesterday, we fixed the mindset. Today, we face the real enemy, your phone. Be honest with yourself. How many times did you unlock your phone today without any reason? One notification, then another, and suddenly 1 hour is gone. We live in a world where attention is the new currency, and social media is designed to steal it silently. You don't lose time. Time is taken from you. Every scroll makes your focus weaker, your mind noisier, and your goals blurrier. Digital detox doesn't mean deleting everything or becoming a monk. It means taking back control. Today is about awareness, about choosing focus over distraction, real life over virtual validation. Imagine how powerful you'd feel if you controlled your phone instead of your phone controlling you. By the end of today, you'll breathe better, think clearer, and feel lighter. Not because life changed, but because you did. This is day 2, digital detox. And if you take this seriously, the next 5 days will transform you completely. Now that you are here, let me ask you something honestly. When was the last time you spent 1 full day without checking your phone every 5 minutes? Without scrolling, without notifications, without comparing your life to strangers on a screen? For most people, the answer is simple. They don't remember. And that's exactly why day 2 exists. Digital detox is not about hating technology, it's about taking your power back. Right now, your phone decides when you feel happy, anxious, motivated, or insecure. Every notification trains your brain to seek instant pleasure, and slowly, silently, your focus dies. Today, we break that cycle. Not forever, just for 1 day, because 1 day is enough to show you how addicted you really are. From this moment onward, your mission is clear. Remove all non-essential apps from your home screen. Social media, reels, shorts, endless scrolling platforms. Put them deep inside folders or uninstall them for today. Turn off all notifications except calls from family. Yes, it will feel uncomfortable. Yes, your fingers will automatically reach for the screen. That discomfort is not weakness, it's withdrawal. And withdrawal means the detox is working. Every time you feel the urge to scroll, stop, take a deep breath, and ask yourself one question. What am I trying to escape right now? Boredom? Stress? Fear? Loneliness? Most people never ask this question, so they stay trapped for years. You are different. Today, instead of consuming content, you create silence. And in that silence, something powerful happens. Your thoughts become clearer. Your anxiety lowers. Time starts to feel longer. You suddenly realize how much of your life was being stolen by a glowing screen. Use that reclaimed time wisely. Sit alone for 10 minutes with no phone, no music, no distractions. Just you and your thoughts. At first, your mind will run everywhere. Let it. Don't fight it. This is your brain healing. After that, write down everything that distracts you the most. Be honest. Not what sounds good, what is true. Then write one sentence. From today, I control my attention. Throughout the day, replace scrolling with simple actions. Walking, stretching, reading a few pages, cleaning your space, drinking water slowly, looking outside the window. These small actions rewire your dopamine system. They teach your brain that peace does not come from pixels. You might feel lonely today. That's normal. You might feel restless. That's normal. Growth always feels uncomfortable before it feels empowering. Do not escape the feeling. Sit with it. Observe it. This is how discipline is born. By the end of today, you will notice something subtle but life-changing. Your mind feels lighter. Your self-respect increases. You feel present, and presence is power. Remember this, the world profits from distracted people, but it rewards focused ones. Every great transformation starts by cutting noise. Today, you didn't quit your phone, you reclaimed your mind. If you complete, most people fail in life not because they lack talent, but because they lack focus. And focus is impossible when your mind is constantly pulled in 10 different directions. Every swipe weakens your ability to sit with discomfort. Every endless scroll trains your brain to quit early. Digital detox is mental training. You are teaching your brain to stay, to resist, to choose long-term respect over short-term pleasure. So today, you did something powerful. You stepped back. You reduced noise. You created space. And in that space, you started to feel something rare in this world. Clarity. Even if it was just for a few minutes. Even if it felt strange. That moment matters. Because clarity is where decisions change. And decisions are where identities are built. Understand this deeply. Your future self is begging you to stay focused right now. The version of you that wins. The version of you that is confident, disciplined, respected. That version is built in moments like today. Quiet moments, boring moments, moments where nobody is watching and nothing feels exciting. That's where real change hides. You don't need motivation today. You need standards. A standard for how much access the world has to you. A standard for how often you escape instead of confront. A standard for how seriously you take your own potential. Digital detox is not punishment, it's protection. You are protecting your mind from a world designed to keep you weak, distracted, and dependent. Every minute you didn't scroll today, you invested in yourself. Every time you ignored a notification, you reclaimed power. And slowly, without realizing it, you are becoming someone different. Someone harder to distract. Someone harder to control. Someone harder to stop. Day 2 was not easy, and it wasn't supposed to be. Easy changes don't change lives. Hard boundaries do. And the fact that you're still here, listening, committed, means something important. It means you're no longer just consuming motivation. You're applying discipline. And that's why this matters, because day 2 is where separation begins. This is where you quietly step away from the version of you that needed constant stimulation and step closer to the version of you that can sit in silence and still move forward. And now, listen carefully. So today you did something powerful. You stepped back. You reduced noise. You created space. And in that space, you started to feel something rare in this world. Clarity. Even if it was just for a few minutes. Even if it felt strange. That moment matters, because clarity is where decisions change, and decisions are where identities are built. Understand this deeply. Your future self is begging you to stay focused right now. The version of you that wins, the version of you that is confident, disciplined, respected. That version is built in moments like today. Quiet moments, boring moments, moments where nobody is watching and nothing feels exciting. That's where real change hides. You don't need motivation today. You need standards. A standard for how much access the world has to you. A standard for how often you escape instead of confront. A standard for how seriously you take your own potential. Digital detox is not punishment, it's protection. You are protecting your mind from a world designed to keep you weak, distracted, and dependent. Now let's be honest with ourselves for a moment. Digital detox is not just about deleting apps or turning off notifications. It's about facing something much deeper. Silence. Because the moment the noise stops, your thoughts get louder. And that's where most people fail. They don't fail because phones are addictive. They fail because they are scared of their own mind. When you remove constant scrolling, your brain starts craving stimulation. It wants dopamine. It wants comfort. It wants distraction. And suddenly, boredom feels painful. But here's the truth no one tells you. Boredom is not your enemy. Boredom is the doorway. Every strong, focused, successful person you admire has learned how to sit with boredom without escaping. They didn't run to their phone. They didn't refresh social media. They stayed present, and presence slowly turned into clarity. Right now, your brain is healing. The anxiety you feel? Normal. The restlessness? Normal. The urge to just check one thing? Normal. Don't fight it aggressively. Observe it, let it rise, and let it pass. This is where real control is built. Not when life is easy, not when motivation is high, but when your hand wants to reach for the phone and you choose not to. That moment rewires you. That moment separates you from the average crowd. Use this space wisely. Replace noise with intention. Write down thoughts you've been avoiding. Sit quietly and ask yourself hard questions. What am I running from? What am I wasting time on? What version of myself am I afraid to become? You might feel uncomfortable answers surfacing. Good. Growth is uncomfortable. Comfort kept you stuck. Silence pushes you forward. If you're doing this right, today won't feel exciting. It will feel heavy. And that's a sign you're winning, because real change doesn't feel motivational, it feels disciplined. Notice how time suddenly feels slower today. That's power. Time is no longer controlling you. You're finally aware of it. And awareness is the first step to mastery. As this day continues, don't look for entertainment. Look for stillness. Don't look for validation. Look for alignment. Every hour you stay disconnected, you're reconnecting with yourself. And remember, this is not forever. This is training. Just like muscles ache before they grow, your mind resists before it sharpens. Stay with it. Stay patient. Stay quiet. By the time this day ends, something subtle but powerful will happen. You won't notice fireworks. You won't feel dramatic change. But you will feel different. Lighter, clearer, more present. And that difference matters because it means you're no longer reacting to the world. You're preparing to control it. Day 2, honestly, you are no longer the same person who started this challenge. And tomorrow, when we step into Day 3, Discipline Challenge, you will feel stronger, sharper, and ready. Stay committed, stay silent, stay focused. This is how you change yourself.